With Malone's abrupt departure from the team and Westbrook's name being linked to the incident, there are rumors that Russell Westbrook and Joselyn Malone, the wife of former Nuggets coach Michael Malone, may have a connection. Westbrook is once again in the spotlight, but not because of anything that happened on the court. Fans are beginning to ask questions, so in this video, I'll be answering all of your questions concerning the NBA player's relationship with Michael Malone's wife, Joselyn, the Malone family dynamic and the startling dismissal. The date was April 8, 2025, and it will go down in Denver Nuggets history forever. Michael Malone, head coach of the Denver Nuggets since 2015, was fired with just 3 games left in the regular season. This decision came as a complete shock to basketball fans and analysts alike, given Malone's impressive track record with the team. Having led the Nuggets to an NBA championship in 2023 and accumulated 471 wins, making him the winningest coach in franchise history, Malone seemed untouchable. But in the unpredictable world of professional sports, nobody's position is ever truly secure. What makes this firing particularly unusual is the timing. The Nuggets had a 47-32 record at the time, ensuring at least a play-in berth and remaining in contention for home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. Despite this respectable standing, team ownership, led by Josh Kroenke, vice chairman of Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, felt a change was necessary. In an official statement, Kroenke claimed the decision was made to give the team the best chance at competing for the 2025 NBA championship. But was that the real reason, or was there something more complex brewing beneath the surface? Interestingly, Michael Malone wasn't the only casualty that day. General manager Calvin Booth was also shown the door, suggesting a broader organizational reset rather than just a coaching change. According to reports from The Athletic, Malone and Booth had a long-running Cold War that created a toxic environment that affected everyone in the organization. One source was quoted as saying, "Everybody in the organization was miserable," which suggests that the two firings point to deeper problems within the company that had reportedly been simmering for quite some time. Demonstrating the depth of the dysfunction behind the scenes, in order to completely comprehend the dynamics at work, we must look past the conflicts at work and take into account the personal aspects as well, especially the part played by Malone's family, especially his wife, Joselyn Malone. She met Michael Malone at Providence College in the 1990s when she was a student and he was an assistant coach. Their relationship blossomed, and they were married in 1998, making their partnership last over 25 years as of 2025. They have 2 daughters, Caitlin and Bridget, who are both in their late teens or early 20s now. Joselyn Malone was born Jocelyn and Cole on May 21, 1974, in Canterbury, New Hampshire. She has been a constant presence in Michael Malone's life for decades. After playing collegiate volleyball at Providence College and graduating in 1996, Joselyn spent several years working as a school teacher, though it is difficult to get precise information regarding her teaching career. Unlike many spouses of well-known athletes, she has a unique viewpoint on her husband's coaching career and the obligations it makes on him and their family because of her history in both education and athletics. Although she has been a supportive presence throughout Michael's coaching career, Joselyn keeps a remarkably low profile, avoiding social media and public attention. Because of this privacy-focused approach, it is difficult to evaluate her direct influence on team dynamics or decisions. We do know that Joselyn has been a resolute supporter of Michael's coaching career with the Nuggets, which started in 2015. According to reports, she was thrilled when he was named head coach, realizing the importance of the position for his career. She has regularly attended Nuggets games and major team events, such as the 2019 NBA awards and celebrations after the team's 2023 NBA championship. Their relationship has been described as strong and supportive, with Michael frequently acknowledging the importance of Joselyn in his life and career. One notable instance of their bond occurred during the 2020 NBA bubble, when Michael criticized the league's policy prohibiting coaches' families, expressing how much he missed Joselyn and their daughters after being separated for 60 days. However, what does all of this have to do with Malone's firing when there is no concrete evidence connecting Joselyn to the professional tensions between Michael and Calvin Booth? Family dynamics are unavoidably impacted by the stress of these workplace disputes, and having a strong support network within the family may have had an impact on how Michael handled his coaching responsibilities and player management, including the contentious choice to give Russell Westbrook a lot of playing time, which seems to have been a major point of contention. Speaking of Westbrook, let's look at his part in this circumstance. Westbrook joined the Nuggets on a one-year, $3.3 million deal in the 2024 offseason. While he averaged a respectable 13.3 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 6.2 assists per game, he also led the team in turnovers with 239. These statistics, combined with his costly late-game errors, led many to question whether he was the right fit for a team with championship aspirations. Sources indicate that Booth was dismayed by Malone's decision to play Westbrook over younger talents like Jalen Pickett, especially in crucial late-game situations. A specific incident that seems to have exacerbated this tension was a double overtime loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves on April 1, 2025, where Westbrook's errors reportedly cost the team the game. Despite these mistakes, Malone continued to defend Westbrook, which didn't sit well with Booth or reportedly with some of the team's key players, including superstar Nikola Jokic. Adding to these concerns was the team's recent performance slump. The Nuggets had lost 4 games in a row prior to Malone's firing, their first such streak since March 2023. The team was also struggling defensively, ranking in the bottom 10 of the NBA, which was particularly frustrating for a squad led by Jokic, a player known for his high basketball IQ and commitment to team success. "I'll start with me, we've lost 4 games in a row, and I'm never going to blame this guy or that guy. How about me as a head coach not doing my job to the best of my ability?" Malone said in a press conference after one of these losses, taking responsibility. This showed that he was aware of the growing pressure and criticism. But what about the immediate aftermath of the firing? How did the team react? Intriguingly, the first thing interim coach David Adelman did was drastically cut down on Westbrook's playing time in his first game as head coach against the Sacramento Kings on April 9, 2025. Pickett responded with a season-high 18 points, making an incredible 5 of 7 three-pointers. This quick change in approach appeared to support Booth's assessment of the squad's ideal composition and rotation. It's important to note that Josh Kroenke has made bold coaching changes before. Reports suggest that he had considered firing both Malone and Booth around the All-Star break but postponed it.